sometimes after work I'm like, I just need to go to the gym for 30 minutes. Those smaller habits, they add up, and eventually if you're doing something just in 10 minutes or just in 5 minutes, then it just builds up, it stacks, and then at the end of the year you've found out that you've increased your capacity to do something. Hey guys, what's good, what's poppin'? It's your girl Sose here, back again with another video. We haven't said this all 2025. This is the first time we're saying it in the new year, and I'm so gassed to be in 2025 right now, guys. Like, what? New year, God's blessing, period. We have a bunch of new people in the family. We finally hit 2K. It's so funny because the last video in the description box, I was like, I'm gonna come on here in the new year because I know we're gonna be 2,000 subscribers, and here we are, 2,000 subscribers. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that have liked, commented, subscribed, said something nice, you know, also just like watch my videos in general. Like, I am so grateful for each and every one of you, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new year with Simply Sose. If you guys are new, which some of you, a lot of you are, my name is Benita Osele. My middle name is Osose, hence why my channel is called Simply Sose. So I do lifestyle, beauty, fashion content, and I also have a series called Sose and Chat where I talk about different issues related to us as adults, as well as like different beauty fashion dilemmas. And occasionally I have guests on my channel for my Soul Sip and Chat episode, but this time we have a solo episode. But yeah, welcome. We're gonna get straight into this video. I'm gonna talk about how I am upgrading my life and leveling my life in 2025 to the best version of myself. I feel like last year I started that really well. Like in 2024 I started setting up systems, goals for my life. I got into fitness. I also started my eating healthy-ish well in 2024, and this year 2025 is all about developing all those things that I started in 2024. So I'm just gonna give you guys a breakdown of what I've been doing all January. Some people started setting their goals in 2024. But I was go. I was literally creating content back to back, trying to catch up on the things that I didn't get done in 2024 towards the end, which is very bad. That's why this year I am not playing. I'm not about to start catching up last minute. Like, I'm going to create systems, habits, goals, develop the ones I already have, and set up new systems and habits this year, so that at the end of the year I'm just, you know, elevating. Like, I'm reaping the fruit of my labor, basically. The old saying that our forefathers were saying. Beginning of the year, since I was go non-stop last year, I was like, this year I need a reset to just put everything on pause. Content, for example, I had to put that on pause. I also had to put like social media on pause. Like, I hit a total reset in the beginning of the year, so I deleted all social media off my account. I took a break of posting, of recording. So since January, this is the first time I put out a camera to record, because I'm like, December, every single week I was filming, posting, all of that, and it's great. That was great, that was amazing, and that's what I should have been doing from the beginning of the year. So when I was burnt out towards the end, so when 2025 started, I was like, yeah, I need to pause, I need to reflect, I need to reset, I need to spend time with God more. So yeah, that's how I started my year. 6 different things that I'm doing differently this year in order to level up and upgrade my life in 2025. The number one thing that I started was reflecting. So like I told you guys, the beginning of the year, I reset, I paused, I got rid of things that I felt like would distract me from this first process, which is reflection. I started it actually in December last year, but I went deeper into my reflective space in the beginning of the year. But in December, I went through all my Notion boards and all my goals that I wrote down in 2024, and then I just went through, like, I analyzed everything. I analyzed my goals. I went through each and every one, wrote out the ones that I accomplished, and I wrote out the ones that I didn't accomplish. And then I went deeper this year and I was like, okay, why didn't I accomplish eating less processed sugar? Because that was like one of my biggest goals last year. What could I have done differently? Also, what works? Because sometimes we sit down and be like, oh, I should always improve this. What could I have done differently? Giving yourself grace, basically, and be like, okay, this method did work somehow. Even though it didn't work fully, it somehow worked. That grace aspect will help you to be able to define methods that work for you and methods that don't work for you. After figuring out what worked and what didn't work while reflecting and analyzing my goals, then I went into goal refinement and transfer, or goal continuity. So that goal refinement and transfer, there are two steps, right, in one, basically. So goal refinement, there I was just like picking out the goals that worked, that didn't work, and then the ones that didn't work, tweaked it a little bit. Maybe I wasn't very specific with that goal. Maybe I didn't say, okay, I want to wake up at a certain time. I just went, oh, I want to wake up early. Or I said, oh, I want to stop eating less processed sugar. And then I didn't define what kind of sugar I'm talking about. Because for me, it's not like I eat sugar like a crazy person, right? But like, sometimes I binge when I go to work. I'll binge on like cookies when I'm stressed from work or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna treat myself, binge on cookies, and then it ends up being like a repetitive thing where I'm doing it every single day. I'm stressed at work, because at the points, like sometimes, like I go to work sometimes 4 times a week, 3 times a week. It's not every single time I go to work that I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm stressed, so I'm gonna just keep eating. No, but I could write in the goal refinement aspect, like, okay, I binged out. You can binge, or you can have a cheat day once a week. Or you can also, another thing that I struggled with is where I'm like setting really long timelines. I'll be like, okay, I am not gonna eat processed sugar all year, but shortening that timeline and being like, oh, I'm gonna eat processed sugar just from the 5th of February to the 5th of March, or even shorter, and be like, this whole week I am not going to eat processed sugar. And then if I see how I feel after that week, then I'll build on it and be like, okay, in 2 weeks I'm not going to eat processed sugar. And before you know it, you're increasing the timeline, and then it ends up being a whole year. While I'm doing the goal refinement process, even if it's small increments or small timelines, those smaller habits, those small timelines, they add up. And eventually, if you're doing something just in 10 minutes or just in 5 minutes, then it just builds up, it stacks. And then at the end of the year, you found out that you've increased your capacity to do something. Maybe something that you used to do for 5 minutes, you can now do for 30 or 20. So that is the goal refinement aspect, just making it more specific, making it with timelines, location. Where do you want to work out every single day? Where do you want to read a book every single day? That was another goal of mine last year. I wanted to read more. So this year I'm like, okay, I don't have to force myself to physically read a physical book, because I found out that I get distracted, or I get like I zone out when I'm reading a physical book. So I tried at the end of the year to read Atomic Habits, which I'm gonna reference a lot in this video because I learned a lot from that book. And guess what? I did not read a physical book. I literally listened to an audio version of the book, because I found out that I love listening to podcasts, even like all this YouTube videos, self-development YouTube videos. I'm like, might as well try an audiobook. And reading doesn't mean you have to physically pick up something and be like, ooh, that's cute. I wish I could do that. Like, I find that so vibey, but it's just not in my vein sometimes. But I wouldn't say I wouldn't try to read a physical book. This year I would try to read a physical book, but I'm going to give myself shorter timelines with that. After goal refinement, then the goal transfer process happens. So that is basically just taking those goals from your previous year. So I took my goals from 2024, after I refined it, tweaked it a little bit, made it more specific, then I transferred it into my goals of 2025. So I didn't start with just setting goals, because sometimes setting goals is nice. you have that like rush of adrenaline. You're like, ooh, new goals, new year, new me, new this. And then you're now like finding yourself not accomplishing your new set goals because you just got that rush and that excitement for new year to write new goals, and then you now end up repeating the same cycle that you carried on from last year because you didn't learn anything. You didn't understand why you didn't accomplish your goals. You didn't refine your goals to figure out, okay, how can I tweak this to make it better? Sometimes the new goals you're setting could still be related to your previous goals that you didn't accomplish, but you didn't learn from your past. You didn't learn anything new, and then you just end up not developing new habits, new skills in order to improve yourself so that you can accomplish the goals in the next year. You just keep carrying over goals. And in 2024, I realized like some situations and some like goals that I set previously, even from 4 or 5 years ago, is like, oh, I still need to do this. Like I'm back in another loop. After you refine, you transfer your goals in a better way, make sure they've been tweaked, make sure they've been improved, they have set timelines, and you write your new goals. So the way I set my goals, I set it like in quarters because I love that short timeline mindset. I'm someone that when I have a lot of things just put in my mind or written down that I need to get done, and if it feels like it's a lot, I'm like, oh my god, like I already tricked my brain to feeling like it's over, I cannot do this. So I always love to shorten things, like write shorter goals, and then also have my long-term goals, but like my shorter goals are in order for me to reach my long-term goals. They're still kind of related to my long-term goals, but I just break my long-term goals down into shorter goals so that eventually I hit my long-term goals. So yeah, I break my goals in quarter. I use my Notion. I'm gonna put my Notion template right here and even in the description box for you guys. So I have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and then within those quarters, I also break my goals into months. So in January, I have my goals set for January. In February, I have my goals set for February, stuff like that. And then the way my Notion template is, it helps me at the end of the month to also reflect on the goals from the different months so that I can also do that same process again, goal refinement and then goal transfer. So I write down all the goals I accomplished in January and I'm like, okay, this works, didn't work, so now I can refine it a little bit. What did I learn from it? What did I not do well? And I can improve on in the next month, and then I transfer it into the next month. I try my best. Once it's strike one, like January I didn't accomplish it, February I must accomplish it. And I did this method in 2024 and it worked, especially in Q1. I was blasting through goals. You know, that adrenaline rush from new year, new this, like you just be blasting through goals. So make sure you maximize your Q1 and still carry that same habits into Q2. The next thing I already talked about is goal setting plus systems. I touched on that a little bit just now, and that's like breaking down your goals into different quarters, which is what I do. Some people do vision boards, which works for them, but I prefer to write things down, and I like the bullet points, or I usually use like those boxes, the to-do box. So once I hit my goals, I check it. One of my friends, she does bingo boards. That's kind of similar. It's the same thing. Once you accomplish your goal, you hit that bingo there. Setting those systems is very self-explanatory. It's kind of similar to habits, because systems will be smaller habits all compounding together to form up a system. So, okay, let's say you want to go to the gym this year and you struggle with going to the gym because you don't have enough time, because of you have work, you have a bunch of responsibilities, you have to create content, or your life is so busy you cannot find time to go to the gym. But one of your goals this year is to go to the gym and work out. So the way to set up your system for you to have time to go to the gym would be coming up with smaller habits. For example, you can be like, okay, instead of waking up at 8 a.m., I'll wake up at 5 a.m. in order for me to go to the gym. That's system number one. That's the number one thing you've come up with. And then the second thing will now be like, okay, instead of spending 5 minutes or that extra 1 hour that I spend doom scrolling when I wake up in the morning before going to the gym or whatever, I can cut that down to 30, or I can cut that off completely. Cause please, why are you waking up in the morning and going chin 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 chin? No. So that could be another habit that you come up with. And then the third habit you could come up with is like maybe wearing a cute outfit so that it could motivate you to go to the gym. And then because you're woken up early, you have spent less time on your phone, you have worn something nice that will make you feel happy and excited to go to the gym. You've set up a system for you to accomplish that goal of going to the gym every single day. It could be that's a simple example, but there's so many other examples. Like if you also don't want to wake up early and then you want to go to the gym right after work, you could pack a gym bag the night before, pack your work clothes the night before as well, so that when you wake up in the morning it's go go go, and then after work you can stop at the gym because you have your gym bag in the car, and then you can go to the gym right after. So setting up systems, making sure you're making that system, those habits that you're compounding together to form a system, making sure that you're making those habits in that system very simple, not too complicated, very easy for you to accomplish them. Don't make it difficult, make it simple, make it straight to the point, and you'll be good to go. Okay, habits is another one that you need in order to accomplish, and that's one thing that I feel like I did very good in 2024, especially when it came to the gym. I went from going to the gym once a week or twice a week to going like 5 times a week, 4 to 5 times a week last year. And this year I have a whole different goal now. Now I'm like, I want to go 5 times a week for sure, and 5 to 6. And now I told you guys I'm training for a race, so now it could be 6. Yeah, so basically last year I was able to come up with a great plan in order to go to the gym consistently, and that involved setting good habits. Because I found out I was one of the person that was like, oh, I don't have time. If you guys don't know, I work 12-hour shifts for my job outside of this. I work 12-hour shifts, and I do have some off days, but then the days that I'm working and I'm tired. And initially I was like, yeah, this job is taking a whole lot from me. I cannot be going to the gym every single time. I cannot be doing this and that. I can't even be creating content, because even when I'm off work, I'm tired and I want to sleep. I want to catch up on shows. So I had to come up with a habit plan. I was like, okay, I identified what made me not to go to the gym, which is number 1 step, identifying the problem. I identified that is time. I identified is tiredness, right? And I now started to think of, okay, what kind of ways can I make myself not tired often? So I decided to start going to bed early. So my habit number 1, once it's 9 p.m, I'm off to bed, because I know I have to wake up at 4 to go to work. I work from 5 to 5. I have to wake up at 4:15 or 4 in order to get ready for work at 5. So I said go to bed at 9, so at least I get 6 to 7 hours of sleep at least, in order to get my day started, so that I'm not tired by the end of the day. If I have to go to the gym after work, I'm not tired by the end of the day because I slept early. I got that ample amount of sleep that I needed. So that's one habit that I formed, going to bed at 9, and that meant me, let me not lie, I love to watch shows to sleep. Like, I can't just lay on my bed and fall asleep. I have to watch a show, or I have to read a book. And you guys already know from this video, your baby girl does not like to read books, okay? So I started to watch shows, and it got to a point that I didn't even need to watch shows to go to sleep. I started playing rain sounds. I started finding other stuff that I could do to help myself go to sleep at 9 p.m. So that's a habit that I instilled in order for myself not to be tired. Another habit that I did was packing a gym bag, making sure I have my clothes ready the night before. Simple as that, like, so that I know after work, straight to the gym, I'm off there. I know. One thing you need to know about habits is identifying the problem. What is making me not to stick to my goals? The second thing that I did was I started small. Sometimes after work, I'm like, I just need to go to the gym for 30 minutes. I don't have to do an hour. 30 minutes is enough and I'll be fine. And I'll go for 30 minutes. The next time I went, I was like, hey, I can do 45 minutes Stairmaster. Then I started doing 45 minutes Stairmaster. I said increasing it to an hour. Next thing, I'm in the gym for 2 hours. But those are not on days that I'm working. 2 hours would be like on days that I'm off. But the days I'm working, I say increasing it, doing 45 minutes Stairmaster, doing more. And then another thing that I implemented was habit stacking, which I'm going to really take to the next level this year. Habit stacking like I told you guys, packing a gym bag so that straight from work, like you can just go straight to the gym. So habit stacking is basically doing something that you already do as a habit and then adding something that you maybe don't like to do and combined with something that you already do at the same time. So like if you already have a habit of going to work, which is a natural habit that comes, it's not natural, but it's like what you have to do to make money and then do it, survive in this life. If you already have that habit of going to work from 5 to 5, you pack a bag and be like, okay, straight from work, you know, I don't have to go to the house, change, get ready, and then go back, drive back out. Because me, once I drive into the house, I don't like driving back out. So like, so you don't have that detour, you don't have that thing that's gonna distract you and make you feel like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. But yeah, so packing that bag, going straight to work right after work, going straight to the gym right after work, that's something that I started implementing. Another thing that I struggled with last year was like studying the word. I found it like, it was like, oh, I would be like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna read it. Like I wanted to dive deeper into the word. I wanted to start like reflecting on what I'm reading, not just reading for reading's sake, not just reading because I want to get something ticked off my to-do list. No. So I wanted to dive deeper into the word. So what I started doing is, okay, if I wake up at 5 a.m., I'll do Bible study. I said 15 minutes max. 15 minutes, no matter how short it is, at least I am starting my day with God. Do Bible study. I found like cute Bible plans that will make it exciting. I also found like cute templates for my iPad so I can jot down as I'm reading. And then I stacked that Bible study with having my pre-workouts, which is either bananas or coffee at the same time, so that I'm not feeling like, oh, Bible study is gonna take time that I'm gonna use to now be getting ready for the gym. While I've gotten ready, carrying my Bible, carrying my Bible planner, carry my pre-workouts, be eating, be doing Bible study, pray, wear my gym shoes out the door. So it takes me like 30 minutes to do all of that, and I'm out the door. I'm off to the gym for my 5 or 6 a.m. session. Like, it doesn't take that long, right? So I've been able to incorporate the habit that I struggle with in that moment, which was studying the Word of God, with something that I'm already doing. Because when it goes to a point that I made fitness a lifestyle, I'm like, there's more to fitness, there's God, there's this, there's that, there's more to this thing. How can I implement both at the same time so I don't feel like I am doing too much? And be honest with yourself. Don't deceive yourself and be like, oh, yeah, I love God. Yeah, you love God. How can you love Him more, baby? You know what I mean? So it's one thing to set a habit and just let it be and just let it sit like aesthetics and let it sit like vibes, your cute little vision board, whatever. But it's another thing to actually stay consistent with that habit. And that's like, consistency is the name of the game. It's the most important thing in this whole talk, this whole rant that I'm putting out here. Being consistent with goals that you've set, being consistent with your habits is what's gonna make your habits improve, and is what's gonna make you stick to those habits. So last year, I told you guys with my fitness, I feel like I'm gonna emphasize and talk more about my fitness journey just because last year was just, now fitness is in my blood, it's in my life, it's in the bloodstreams in my veins, okay? Like, if I don't go to the gym, it's like, what is going on? Like, I'm literally going through it. It's literally my therapy. It makes me so happy. So I'm gonna keep using fitness as an example in this video because that's my baby, okay? So yeah, last year I was very consistent with fitness. Like I set different methods and different systems for me to get to that point, and then I stuck to it. Like I was going at it every single day. And also I became a 5 a.m. girly by default. That's another habit that just magically enter. It's not magic because my job made me become a 5 a.m. girl, but that's one habit I'm grateful for because that has given me more time. Like that job, my job, me waking up at 5 a.m. every day to go to work, not every day, but like every 2 days that I go to work, made me, even on my off days, to wake up at 5 a.m. And that's why sometimes when I post on Instagram, those of you that follow me on Instagram, that I'm at the gym at 6 or something, is because I wake up at 5 a.m. So that's a habit that just happened to happen because of my work. And now I'm a 5 a.m. girly. Even on holidays, on weekends, I'm still a 5 a.m. girly. When I'm not working, I'm still a 5 a.m. girly. So because of consistency with waking up to go to work at 5 a.m. every single time I went to work, it just became a habit. So that's one thing I'm trying to say, is like, if you're consistently doing something, it's gonna just be in your bloodstream. Like, you're gonna keep doing it. So yeah, staying consistent, doing it every single day, and tracking your progress. I told you guys how I track my goals. I track everything is through Notion. A simpler way that I do it is with this app called Structured. That's how I track my daily habits and how I track my daily activities and goals and stuff that I've set for the day in order to reach those long-term goals. I use this app called Structured. I'm gonna put it right here. Structured is a cute aesthetic app. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know I'm all about the aesthetics. I love anything that looks nice and shiny. It's just what's going to jiggle my body and make me want to do more. So I love the aesthetics. I love the interface of that app. It's very simple to use, very easy, still cute. The banner is pink. The layouts of the actual app is also pink. Like, it's a vibe. I'm not really a pink girly, but not maybe pink flower saying I'm not a pink, but I'm a pink girl, low key. But it's so cute. So I set every single thing that I have to do for the day was Structured, and then I take it off as I go. I reward myself along the way. Another way I track my progress is short to-do list on the freaking Apple Notes app. That's very easy to pull out, but I prefer to use Structured just because it's cute, and yeah, it's just nice. So yeah, make sure you're finding a way to track your progress. I'm gonna stop there for all the habit situations so I can go into the last and final thing, which would be perspective, mindset, and I'll say prayer, because I'm a Christian girly. I believe in God, and I feel like prayer has helped me. It helped me a lot last year with all my goals and everything, because sometimes one of my favorite scriptures is Isaiah 55. It's like, my plans aren't your plans, nor are your ways my ways, says the Lord. Just as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my plans than your plans. So number one thing that really helped me last year was prayer, and also like the word, which I'm also going to bring into this year, because as much as I come up with plans and goals and different systems for my life, I need to remind myself my plans aren't his plans, nor are my ways his ways. So I always need to make sure that I'm aligning my goals and every single thing that I am planning out in life according to his plans and according to his ways. Guys, your perspective is gonna make or break you, basically. Like, if you're someone that thinks negative about stuff before you even start to do something, you're already setting yourself up for failure, because you're gonna be like, yeah, even if I go to the gym 5,000 times anyways, I'm not gonna look good, my body's not gonna look nice. I've tried, like telling yourself, I've tried so many times, I've tried, it didn't work before. But did you assess? Did you figure out? That's something I used to do like mad. I'll be like, yeah, I've tried with content creation, like I've posted consistently, I've even what's it called, I'll be like, I've even like tried different types of content just to make myself grow on Instagram, even if Instagram is a mad account. Like, Instagram is a mad app, because no matter how hard, okay, see, perspective, I've started. But anyways, and I remember when I say that to one of my friends, Elfrida, she'd be like, have you really tried everything? Have you really tried everything? Even like my other friends too would say the same thing. Dara, she'd be like, have you really tried everything? Have you tried switching up your camera? Have you tried doing this a different way? Like, you know, you haven't really tried everything. You might think you've tried everything, but you have not really tried everything. I'm still reminding myself this today, because sometimes I can be very negative. I can beat myself up. So yeah, your perspective and your mindset is key. It's key, because your perspective, if you have a bad perspective, you have a bad mindset about something, that's something that can actually limit you from even starting that habit, starting that goal, because you already feel like it's not going to work from the start. So changing your perspective and your mindset. One thing I took from Atomic Habits, they were like, don't be like, I want to be a runner, or I want to be something, or whatever, right? Be like, I am a runner. Like, make that goal your identity. Once you make that goal your identity, you start to see things differently. Even if you don't like running, because you told yourself, I am a runner, which is something I had to tell myself this year, because I told my brother, I was like, I want to lean out. Like, I want to lean out this year like crazy. I do 45-minute Stairmaster, I do this and that. He was like, girl, you need to run. He literally told me, you need to run. And I'm like, I don't like running, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, you need to run, right? What's in my eye? But yeah, so I had to tell myself this year, I was like, I am a runner. And then I got this, he actually got me this yearly membership. I'm going to talk about my fitness very soon. Like, I'm going to bring you guys along in my fitness journey this year. Guys, there's something in my eye. But yeah, I told myself I am a runner. I had to change that narrative about myself. And look at me now. Yesterday I ran 2.5 miles. Not at, you know, not at a goal, but my goal, oh my gosh, what is this? My goal is to get to run 5K by April straight, like without stopping. So yeah, I tell myself I'm a runner and I'm working towards it. I'm building systems by following a training plan that gives me different runs that I need to run every single day in order to do it. That's another thing. You don't tell yourself I am this, I am that, and you're not actually setting up systems to do it. So you need to tell yourself that you're that, and then start setting up a plan on how you're gonna become that. You are that, but you still need to become that. So you need to set up that plan, set up that system for that. And yeah, so that's everything that I'm gonna talk about. Let's get into the giveaway portion of this video, because this camera is starting to overheat. So let's get into it. So I drafted a plan for you guys. I'm gonna put the aesthetics right here. I designed a whole giveaway aesthetic for you guys. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram as well, and then I'm gonna post it, I think YouTube now has posts as well, so I'm gonna post it for you guys. But this is what the giveaway is about. It's our 2,000 subscribers giveaway. Thank you guys once again for subscribing. The rules are simple. This giveaway, simple. It's like the rules from my previous giveaway that I had a year ago when I hit 1K. Number one is to subscribe to my channel. Plain and simple, subscribe. Number two is to like this video that you're watching right now. Number three is to comment down below something that you took from this video, how I upgrade my life, how I'm planning to upgrade my life in 2025. Comment down below something you took from it, that I said, and something that you'll be implementing. Something I think is my thing that I shed in my clothes. Comment down below something you took from it, something that you'll be implementing, how you're going to be searching. Anything you want to comment down below. And then DM me on IG a screenshot of these items so that you subscribed, you liked, and your comments. Just take a screenshot, send it to me on IG. My IG is simply Sosef, same thing as my YouTube. You don't have to follow me on Instagram, just DM me this whole thing, these three things that I told you to do, and the winner will be notified on the 16th of February of this year. So I'll be sending out DMs to the winner. It's just gonna be one winner this time around, and it's going to be an international giveaway. So wherever you are in the world, South Africa, wherever, Nigeria, it's going to be an international giveaway this time around. So the winner will be announced then, and I'll be sending out your prize. Okay, so what's it called? What are the brands featured in this video? What will I be giving away to you guys? Number one thing I want to specify is I have a list of brands that I wrote out that will be included in this giveaway. So we have Topicals, we have Fenty, we have Gymshark, we have Rode, Sephora, Target, and we have ClassPass. Since it's an international giveaway, also depends on your location. I could switch out certain things. But basically what you'll be winning would be one product set from one of these brands minus ClassPass. ClassPass is its own thing. So you will get one product set from either Topicals, Fenty, Gymshark, or Rode, whatever, Sephora, Target, whatever you choose one of these brands and you get one product set from them. You will also one product set or one, it depends. If you want Gymshark, you get a product set. So you get a Gymshark set, a top and bottom and whatever other freebie I want to add from in there from Gymshark. And then if you choose Fenty hair, Fenty, or Sephora, you're gonna get, you choose like a product, what's it called? A product set from Fenty hair. If you want the whole line for the hair products, like if you want the wash line, if you want the starter kit, you choose that, just one from any of these brands. And then have an additional ClassPass gift cards. I'm going to be giving away a link to subscribe to ClassPass if you want, and a $50 ClassPass gift card so you could use it. I use ClassPass for solid core for my workouts. I do Pilates, Pilates, solid core. I do solid core with ClassPass. $50 will get you like 2 classes. So you're gonna get a $50 gift card from me to start off your solid core journey or your rumble journey. They have a bunch of fitness classes on there, whatever you're up to. Soul Cycle, they have it on there. Club Pilates is on there, whatever. You get a $50 gift card to get some classes. It could get you 2 to 3 classes, honestly, but mostly 2 classes. But if you're trying it out for the first time, you should at least get you 3 classes. So yeah, $50 ClassPass gift card. So now that depends on the location, because I don't know if ClassPass is everywhere. Like, let's say someone from Nigeria wins this giveaway, or someone from South Africa wins this giveaway. I need to check, do my research to see if ClassPass is in those locations. In that case, then I would give a different gift card, a different $50 gift card, either Amazon or whatever you choose. But yeah, first you're gonna pick a product set from any of those brands: Topicals, Fenty, Gymshark, Rode, Sephora, and Target. You're gonna get a product set from there, and then you get an additional gift card if it's someone in the US that wins, it will be ClassPass, or in the UK ClassPass, because I know they have ClassPass in the UK, US, and probably Canada, I'm not sure. But like if you win from other places, South Africa, wherever, and they don't have ClassPass in your location, it will be any $50 gift card that you would like. So yeah, that's the giveaway. Very, very straight to the point, very simple. Don't forget to send me the screenshots and comment down below what you learned from this video, or what you have to say in this video. Basically, a comment, give me something. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Welcome back to my channel. I'm not about to sit down and tell you guys a bunch of stuff that I have coming for you guys, but just expect consistency on this channel this year. That's one of my goals. Consistency, and I'm not forgetting to be consistent on here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for sticking with me, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and enter the giveaway, because I really want to give away something to you guys. I love you guys. But yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you.